Well, God, Doreen, you're so beautiful. Thank you so much. And Doug, thank you so much as well for this greeting and being here. The honor to be with y'all. I feel very honored to have this time to share with you. And something that's been very important to me in my life. And um, as we know, we all seem to have periods where we seem to struggle and we wonder how we're going to go, how we're going to go forth, or what are we going to do next, or this or that. Um, And I'm not going to tell you the whole story how I came involved in this, but what I'd like to tell you is what some of the things that I've learned from this, which is also includes that too. But today, I wanted to share with you some songs that will help to bring you into the consciousness of your true being. I understand what Dorian was saying about being fully human because, you know, that's just exactly I experience that sometimes, and also I experienced that divinity flowing through, and so this this evening I'd like to make it a possibility of us to take a, as I mentioned in the description, the pathway home. The pathway home for a lot of the indigenous peoples was varied, and was different. Some would go in through caves, some and go to find their home there, and some would find their home past the Milky Way, and they would take the Milky Way to access their home, um, their true home. And some realized that also that their home was right where they were, and that was in all those ways were honored and respected. And the reason being, in my perspective, is because they all found their peace. They found their peace there. And so wherever you find your peace, I, I would say that was your home. A long time ago, when I was in Sedona, Arizona, traveling through there, I didn't have a home. And I was there, and this young man came up to me when I was sitting in this little cafe, and just out of the blue, I never met this young man before, and he said to me, "Can I sing you a song? I really want to sing you a song." And I said, "Sure." And and he and I said, what do you call your song?" And he says, "Home is where your heart is." And and it's been so many years. That was way back there, and I still remember that. I don't remember the song, but I remember our conversation, and that home is where my heart is. And so, and when after many visits with different medicine singers and healers, and that I came to know that there was a lot of people that I never would have expected that had like a wealth ceremonies, and I thought, well, this is very interesting, and so I learned from a lot of different people, different ways of contacting our maker, and also I learned that how I could, and I'm going to share that with you. That hopefully that you probably already have a way yourself right now, but if you like to take a look at this and and see how it feels to you, and not that I'm trying to sell you this, but I just wanted to share it with you so that maybe, like, I know there's times that I need some assistance, and and I find it like in the kindness of Doreen, for example, just that kindness helps me get on home, and it makes my heart be at peace, helps my heart to be peaceful. So I would like to share these songs that have helped me, and in the first song that I'm going to share with you is and now it's a song called Tolke Nawake, and you're going, what? Tortilla what? But no, Tolke Nawake was the name that was given to our maker uh, from from a group of people that we've come to know as the Aztec people, um, and then there was and so in this song I was visiting with the Aztec elder one day, and she came to visit me at the home I was in, and 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 she said, uh, uh, "Nawali." I said, "My home is your home," and she goes, "Ah, Nawali Katikali." And I said, "What?" and that's an Aztec language called Nahuatl. Now you could say like now what, but Nahuatl. And I said, "Oh, really? So that's how you say home? That my house is your house." And Nahuatl, which is an old language, which was spoken all up and down the coast, the West Coast, and in some parts of South America, what we know as South America. So, uh, so this song came through me, Tolke Nawake, and it's as my creator. Tolke Nawake meant the creator, the giver of. Tolke Nawake was the supreme being of the everywhere and everything. I kind of like that. And so I wrote this song in honor of Tolke Nawake. And then the second song that we're going to sing is called First Father, First Mother. And that is, if we think about it, that my that we all come from the same people, from the first father and the first mother, is the way that I was looking at it. And that this song is what's called like just a sound song. It has a lot of what you might hear like way hey 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 hey, and these are sounds, but the sound represents an idea. It represents more than we can imagine, a feeling, it's just, you'll have to experience it as we go, because when you'll see, like when you go hey, you're breathing out, and when you say ha, you're you're breathing in, hey ha, hey ha. And so all these things were very important to the songwriters, because this is how the medicine was made. The medicine being that is good for a being. And then so this song will be sung after Tolke Nawake. So we're honoring our maker first, then we're honoring our first mother and our first father, and then the next song we're going to do is going to be a song that represents going home. I'm coming home. And I call it I'm coming home. Creator, we're coming home. But it's also known as Hu Nap Ku. And Hu Nap Ku was the name that the Mayan people gave to the creator, Hu Nap Ku. And so this song, it says, Creator, we're coming home, Creator. And then the song in itself has symbols, like Doreen was talking earlier about the sky, the grass, the water, the fire, and so forth. This song is all those things and more. It represents the little, it's the universe, and so that song is like we're going home. We're taking the pathway home, and we're going up through. Maybe some of us are going on the Milky Way. We're walking on the Milky Way. Creator, we're on our way home. We're coming, Creator, and we're singing Hunapku, Creator, we're coming home, and then that song. Once we get to the end, I'm gonna go, we're home, Creator. And that'd be the end of the song, and we'll be home. It's a state, you can look at it many different ways, and you could look at it as a state of mind. It's a state of being. It's a state of reality. It's real. It feels good. It's pleasant. It's peaceful. You're home. You're comfortable. You're at peace. So then, after that song, then every singer had a way of singing that was respected as that's their way. And so and it's also that it was known as a vocable, which meant that it was spontaneous. It just came out of nowhere. And these days we would call it like an improvisation. And so that would be what I would do after we come home. I will make that 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 song. It's a song where you'll hear multi-tones sung together. And some people will call it overtone singing, some call it throat singing, many different names for it throughout the world. And then I'd like to open up to some sharing. So if you would like to share after we've come to that place, and the songs are short, and we're just gonna do 2 verses and of each song, and so we're going to have some time to share a little bit afterwards. And I hope that I can hear from you, and if you'd like to share your experience with us. So I'm going to step back a little bit. Right there. No kali katika liktolke na woke. Tolke na woke. Tolke na woke. No kali katikali, tolke na woke. Oh, hey. Way up, way, hey, hey, way up, hey, way up, hey, way up, hey, hey, ho. Creator, we're coming home, Creator. Whoa, whoa. Honako hete home. Honako hete home. Honako hete home. Honako hete home. Hete home. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. We're coming home, kid. Oh, Nako, hey, hey, ho, ho, Nako, hey, hey, ho, oh, Nako, hey, hey, ho, ho, Nako, hey, hey, ho. Hey, hey, ho, 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 hey, ho. Oh. May you continue to be blessed and to prosper. Thank you. Hey.